It's funny, I've been thinking all morning, my daddy did not like to go to the doctor. And I don't either. I don't go unless I have to. But I went a couple of weeks ago for my yearly blood work, etc. Passed everything fine. I'm usually not ever sick, but I knew I was having lots of chest. Y'all look at him passing in a no passing zone. Ain't that nice? They're doing some construction right here on the right. They're building some new apartments. And I guess that's where those dump trucks are coming from. Anyway, they put me on a new medicine. And I've said this in another video, but some of y'all may not have heard it. Well, what I was laughing about was I wasn't sick really when I went to the doctor, but my daddy would say, if you ain't sick when you get there, you'll be sick when you leave. But I think he meant because of the doctor bills. Y'all, can you imagine what he would think now about a doctor bill if he was still here? Gosh, he'd be like 120 something, I guess. I don't know. I'd have to stop and think about that. But can you imagine? He died in 98. And my mom died in 2000. Both in January. And Mom died the beginning of the month. Dad died the end of the month. But it was both in January. But I think he was talking about the doctor bill would make you sick. It's what it was. I don't know. I just remember him saying that all the time to his brothers and such when I was growing up. I'm just, I can hear his voice in my mind, saying certain things from time to time. It just kind of pops in your mind. And I was thinking about that this morning. I was telling Brinley and Nugget, I said, Papa would say, if you ain't sick when you go, you'll be sick when you leave. Well, I kind of got sick after I went there. So that's why I was thinking about it. So I have felt bad though, y'all. I haven't. Oh, look at that bird landing on that car. How cool is that? I've never seen that before. That mockingbird landed on that car. Did y'all see that? If you didn't, rewind. Anyway, my chest still ain't quite right yet, but the medicine did help with the cough and my breathing. But y'all, I cough so much from time to time. I mean, just anything in the air can irritate me, and I start coughing, and I do it so much I don't even think anything about it unless I'm in public, and then I try to make sure to cover my mouth and avoid people. And y'all, this truck beside me is about to run over me. Now he's gonna speed. Now he's speeding. He almost pulled right into me. I don't think he saw me over here. Anyway, I'm on my way to one of the food banks. Y'all hear that cough? And it's much better. But y'all, it is so dry. There's so much dust on my car. Of course, I haven't driven my car much in a week. It's just been in the garage. And I didn't even notice the dust on it so bad until I got out in the sun and started driving. But it's thick. I have one of those duster things that you just, when your car is clean, it's called a magic duster. If y'all have never used one, you need to get one. Because if your car's clean and you get that dust or pollen on it, you can just brush it over your car real quick and it gets all that dust off and your car looks like you just washed it. But whatever the oil is on that duster, your car has to be dirty or it will leave an oily streak. It will wash off, but You don't want to do it unless there's really dust on your car, because it'll leave a streak from the oil or whatever is on the magic duster. I've used those for years. I've said in other videos, I've talked about them before. A friend of mine had a short wheelbase truck. I've never seen a truck stay so clean. And I asked him one day, how do you keep that truck looking like it's just been washed? Like you never see dust on it. And he said, have you ever heard of the magic duster? And I said, no. And he said, well, you need to get you one. And I said, well, what is it? And he showed me. And I bought one, and I've replaced it a few times over the years. They do, after a very long time, you do have to replace them because you can't wash them. You just shake them and dust the dust out. But I keep mine hanging in the carport. I keep mine hanging in the carport, and I just grab it, dust my car, and hang it back up. And it just hangs out there all the time until I need to replace it. But anyway, it is very dusty and dry here the last couple of weeks. And we have a lot of fall pollens. And I guess that's what's made me feel so bad. But y'all, I've procrastinated this morning, and this place over here is only open 15 more minutes. So I'm gonna jump off of here and run in here real quick. And see if they got anything left. I'm probably just gonna get a to-go box. We'll be back with the goodies. Here we go, guys. Sorry to make you get up. Had to get up to move the cones to let me in. A lady parked. He told her to pull her car over to the side. She told him she was going to the bathroom. She'd be right back. He's frustrated, you can tell. Seriously. It's okay. It's okay. I heard her. They're making her pull over. Y'all, I'm telling you what people won't do. There's plenty of room to pull over there to the side. That's what he was telling her. Y'all, I'm telling you. She's gonna block the whole line. There's room for several cars even here to the left. People pull over there all the time also. Y'all, I just don't understand. Where is common sense anymore? Do people just not have any? Or, you know, she could have stayed in the parking lot and walked down there. I'm gonna hush. I'm gonna hush. That's enough of that. I'm gonna hush. Oh my goodness. Y'all, it's 72 degrees and it feels amazing. We're so blessed. I was talking to one of my like adopted sons this morning. He texted me. He's working from home today. And he's been texting me this morning, and we were talking about how horrible it was for those people in Florida, that we'd been praying about it. And he goes to Florida to visit quite often. And he's got friends there, and everybody's just so displaced. Y'all hear the church bells? We have somebody new this morning volunteering. Hear the church bells? It's that little white building there in front of us.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Front seat, please.
Front seat, pickup ticket, and front seat with B.
I know y'all are enjoying this weather.
Oh yeah. Not even breaking out a sweat here
I
today.
know, it's awesome. I love this weather.
One of these before I put them up. Ron, are you mother?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, I've never seen such a little bitty box. A lot of these places are giving us less and less because we have so many more people coming. Average here used to be 60 to 100. Now they do close to 200 probably twice a month. I think by far this church probably serves more at a time than any of the other food banks that I've ever gone to. They do an amazing job over here. Okay, let's see which way do we want to go home. I guess we'll go back we came a different route today. All the windows down, the air feels so refreshing. I guess I need to roll it up. Y'all won't be able to hear what I'm saying. I'm not going to talk much. I'm fixing to end the video right here, but when we get home, we'll show y'all what we got. But y'all continue to pray for me and pray about move if that's God's will. I'm still trying to figure the moving situation out, and I have come up with a few options. I'm waiting to see the burning bush, y'all, to know what to do. Have several options, and like I said before, there's no hurry about any of it. But this past week or week and a half, everything's kind of been put on hold because of how I felt. Actually, all the videos y'all been watching were pre-made before that time, because I haven't even made a video in a week and a half until today. Everything was made before, because I haven't even felt like talking on a video. And that's one reason why I make them up in advance. In case I don't feel well or really don't have time, I might make several in a day. I've explained that to y'all before. And then I upload them and set a release time for them to be released, and that way I don't have to think about it anymore, other than to just when I have time to go back and check comments. But anyway, I'm going to do a couple of errands while I'm on this side of town. And then we'll go home and see what goodies we got in our box. Good morning, everybody. We're making a run to the Dollar Tree. I've ran out of a couple of things, and I don't even know how I've let that happen, because I'm the person that always has stuff stocked back. So while we're on this side of town, there's a Dollar Tree right here in a couple of blocks. So we're gonna run down there and see if I can find what I need. I did go to the other Dollar Tree a couple of weeks ago, and I think this stuff was on my list then, and they didn't have it. And I just never made it over on this side of town, so I had to be over this way this morning for something else. So here we are. It's a beautiful morning. The air is just crisp and cool. The humidity's good. It's so pleasant. It's perfect for sitting on the porch and or your favorite sitting spot or swing and drinking coffee or hot tea. It's a perfect morning for that. Read your book. These people kill me pulling out in the left lane and driving in the left lane like it's a lane you're supposed to drive in. I just pulled over in front of that car and she was upset, I think. Well, it's not a lane you're supposed to travel in. Y'all, I'm just thankful I don't have to drive very much. I'm just not I'm not a patient person with driving anymore. Or even being around a lot of people, but I guess that's just a part of getting old. I hear other people say that too, so I guess I'm normal. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think I'm normal? Let me run in here and get my stuff. I'll be right back. Well, I survived. Now to get out on this highway. Y'all, I've never, ever thought I would see this town grow this much and have this much traffic. Never in my little pea-picking life. Woohoo, here we go. I know Brindley will be glad I'm home. She was under the bed. God bless her. When I left, y'all. She just has anxiety, but she can't go everywhere with me. And I guess in a way it's my fault, but in a way it ain't my fault because I'm retired and I'm home. But she expects that I'm supposed to be there, I guess, all the time. I don't know what's gotten into her. Y'all pray for Miss Brindley. Nugget could care less. He just, as long as he can lay in the recliner and look out the window, and that's how she used to be. And I've never, I don't think, ever left them over 4 hours. And then I monitor them through the camera. But eventually, after a couple of hours, she might come out from under the bed and get in the chair with Nugget. But she used to just lay in the chair like he does. So I don't know what caused that. I can't figure it out. I mean, because she's definitely hadn't been abused. The first thing anybody ever asks that don't really know her will ask, like, was she traumatized? Well, not that I know of. I mean, she's been with me since she was a few weeks old. Spoiled rotten. And I didn't always take her everywhere I went. And at first I worked. So she didn't go to work with me the first year I had her. I mean, I was close by, but you know, she was away from me for hours at a time. Then, because I was still working part-time. So I don't know what brought all this on. But immediately, y'all, as soon as she realizes I'm leaving, she starts shaking all over. It's horrible. It hurts my heart to have to leave her. But, and she sits in the car really well, but you know, she needs to learn to be by herself some. Poor thing. It's not very often, maybe once or a couple of times a week for a few hours, and I'm with her all the rest of the time. But it is what it is. And as soon as I get home, she's fine. It's like she's over whatever it is. She just immediately, it's just gone as soon as I get home. So a few people have suggested I might get her on medicine, but I don't want to have to start medicating her. I wouldn't want to have to do that. And then I have enough financial expense anyway, and then that would be another cost. Now, if it was necessary to save her life, possibly. But I guess she'll be all right. I do need to look into getting some kind of multivitamin or vitamin supplement for them. If y'all have any suggestions, leave me a comment below. The last few times I've been out shopping where I could get something, y'all, I forgot to look. And I shop online when I have to, but I try not to do that. I try to keep my credit card clean. I don't have any credit card debt anymore for a few years, and I've mentioned that before in other videos, and I try not to do that. Sometimes you have to order something just because you can't get it local, but I make sure I have the money that I can immediately pay it off. I got out of that debt totally a couple of years ago, and I don't want to fall back into that trap. And that's why I don't go to the store very often, because it's too tempting to pick up something you don't need. And some days I do real good with that, and other days I don't. So I don't get anything I can't use. I did spend a little extra today, but actually it was on stocking stuffers. I just happened to go down an aisle and see some stuff, and I try to do that early and get that out of the way. I don't really buy gifts for the kids. Y'all, and today is my granddaughter's birthday. I've got to text her and tell her happy birthday. I've been so busy this morning, I hadn't even had time to do that. She's 23 years old today, I believe. I think. That's unbelievable. I remember when I was 23. When I was 23, my son was 3 years old. about to graduate from the university here. Smart as a whip and pretty to go with it. I pray she gets a really good job where she can make a lot of money. She's a very independent, and I'm glad to see that she didn't fall in that trap, that she's got to have somebody to survive. Okay, y'all. Thanks for riding along with me. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Good morning, guys. This is our food bank haul. This is the box I got to go. And I was mentioning it that they seem to be putting less and less, and I'm sure it's because more and more people are getting them. It's not, don't take it out of context that I'm complaining, I'm not. But it used to be, say a year and a half ago, it was so much more. But I'm just thankful for what we got. We got beets again today, and y'all know I enjoy those. I put those in the freezer, remember, for smoothies. We got carrots, raisins, chicken, rice, beans, hamburger meat, Alfredo, blueberry muffins, chili. We got quite a few canned goods. Y'all, these Green Acre peaches, they're delicious. We just recently started getting that brand, and I've really been enjoying those. We got oatmeal, chicken, and that's it for our to-go box today. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing to help my channel grow. I appreciate y'all very much. Continue prayers for me and the pups as we pray for you. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Don't forget to say your prayers, and we'll see y'all on the next adventure.